Hey there everybody, good evening. It is a brand new calendar for Fire Emblem Heroes, and that is what we're going to take a look at right now. Very exciting stuff. We're coming through the end of, well, mid-May, kind of, I guess, at this point. And then we're going to be looking at the beginning of June. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot. All right. So just bear with me here, and I'll talk about it as we get in. But let's just ease in with the events, okay? And then we'll look at banners, and then at the very end we'll see who's coming up to likely be on the skills banners, featuring Joint Drive, Odd Wave, and Form, which is kind of interesting. I like it. I really like the Joint Drive, but we'll get to that later. All right, so. Forging Bonds, that's still ongoing. We know about that. Orson's happening. We've got Limited Hero Battles dropping tomorrow. Whoa. That was fast. Didn't know that was happening. A BHB featuring Layla and Matthew. That's exciting. Pawns of Loki. Only 2 times this calendar, which I guess is kind of nice, on the 19th and then the 6th. So there's that. We've got a brand new Hall of Forms popping in on the 14th. Psyched to see who's going to be on that. Tempest Trials. You know what that means. Bride banner's coming. We also have the GHB revival of Eremia. We've got a Forging Bonds revival of A New Future, which is the Choose Your Legends 4. Yep. Revival. The Brave Houses revival. I know some of you guys were asking about that in a recent stream, so there you go. It's back. By the way, they usually do revivals for Forging Bonds like towards the end of the month. Don't know if you've noticed, but that typically is how that falls. We've got Rooker Sieges happening. I don't honestly remember when the last time we had that. Oh, it's 3 Pawns of Loki. My bad. I should have known that they would force feed us another Pawns of Loki event. Just right on in there. So strike that last comment. We have 3 Pawns of Loki events, one on the 19th, one on the 30th, and then another on the 6th. Yay. Alright. I'm not a big fan of Pawns of Loki. Maybe it'll be different now that save skills aren't going to be like on enemy teams. Maybe that will... I don't know. Well, I'm hopeful. I'm remaining ever optimistic and hopeful that it won't suck. But I'm not really a Pawns of Loki fan, personally. Mythic Hero Battle. We have a brand new Mythic Hero coming this month, and it's going to be on the 31st this time. We've got the BHB revival of Hubert and Bernadetta. What a pair. Voting Gauntlet's happening on the 1st. GHB on the 9th. Forging Bonds on the 8th. So this will be the last New Heroes banner that we have for like a hot minute. All right, and I think it should be the midpoint banner. Neither here nor there really on that. But what's going to happen in June basically is that's going to be our New Heroes banner. And then at the end of June, towards the mid to end June, we'll have our first summer banner. Okay, Heroes in swimsuits. We don't love that. And then in the beginning of July, when we would normally have a New Heroes banner, it's going to be Summer Part 2. So be sure to sink your teeth into this one, because it's going to be like a hot minute before we get another New Heroes banner. And then the New Heroes banner, or the New Heroes, the New Heroes banner for July will be towards the end of July, like mid-late July. And then, of course, we'll pick back up as per usual. So, I mean, it's gonna get nuts. And I brought this up in a save or spend video that I posted a little while ago. So if you watch that, then you're pretty well keyed into how insane orb-wise it's gonna get over the next several weeks. So good luck, summoners. Hold steadfast and true. So yeah, that's basically what's gonna be happening. Not a whole lot, honestly. Like, there's a couple events like Rooker Sieges, Pawns of Loki, Limited Battles, Voting Gauntlet. I mean, nothing super crazy. We, of course, are just now coming off of the Golden Week experience. so I wouldn't really expect it to be too bonkers right before we gear up into summer. It feels so weird saying that. So yeah, this is pretty much is a small lull until we hit that midpoint banner in June, and then it's gonna be everything's gonna be happening. So we've got some Coliseum and Ordeals quests that I didn't know existed until chat told me about it yesterday. Thanks, chat. So we got those taken care of already. Hope you did too. Colorless Hostiles quest. So I'm assuming you have to take out colorless enemy units. And then 3 heroes. That's fun. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully you get free 3-star copies of something good and helpful this time around. The quiz event presents, that's going to be given to us tomorrow, I think. So get ready for that. 10 orbs, I think is what we're getting. Maybe something extra. I don't know. I was tweeting out answers. That's all I really cared about at that point. Anyway, banners. Listen, there are banners, right? There's tons of banners. Let's just get into them. They're freaking everywhere. So we've got the current Special Heroes, the Sacred Stones Kids banner, as it were. That's going to run like another week-ish, a little bit longer. The new Heroes Summoning event, Forces of Will, of course, that's going on through the end of the month. And then we have the Picnics Revival, New Power coming up. Goad and Ward skills are dipping soon. Legendary Hero Remix is an important one. That's going to be happening on the 13th. And those remix banners are typically going to be happening every other month towards the middle of the month, if you're wondering about that as well. So just be aware of that. That one's going to have Ryoma and Gunthra getting remixed, which is very exciting. And we will, of course, have a summon video for that because we're trying to get the last Ryoma. Good stuff. Love it. And, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want another Gunthra, right? I think Robin is also supposed to be on that banner, but nothing fancy is happening with Robin yet, so gotta wait our time for that one. But I bet that one's gonna be nuts. Special Heroes Summoning Event on the 20th. That is gonna be our Brides banner, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready, because I made a comment on Twitter earlier today about how like within a week of each other we got Legendary Sigurd, who is nuts. Like, easily has the best special in the entire game at this point. And then we got Fallen Edelgard, who, you know, you gotta take out before she transforms, or hit her with a big ol' AoE, and that's really the only chance that you have of, like, successfully nuking her for the most part, unless you have, like, some tricked out Micaiahs. So, yeah, no. Just be aware of that, I guess. I don't know what they're going to do for Brides. I will have a Bride speculation video coming out in a couple days from now. Kind of talking about who could be on it, who we might possibly see. So, of course, if you want to know what that is, you should subscribe and come back for it and get notified. But we'll talk a little bit about that. It should be a harmonized unit this time around. I'll have thoughts on that on the video in the future, but just know that this is the Brides banner that's coming on the 20th. Exciting stuff. Probably some bonkers banner that everybody's going to want, and summer's going to happen, and Choose Your Legends is going to happen, and then we're all just screwed throughout the rest of the year. We're just done. So, yeah, that'll be exciting, probably. Anywho, neither here nor there. We have the Summoning Focus for Tempest Trials dropping on the 18th. And so that means we will probably get the trailer for Brides on the 17th. So you probably only have to wait another week until we get what that is. Could have the teaser, or that silhouette image, pop up by the 16th. So it's coming. You don't have to wait too much longer. We'll have stuff drop for that. Bound Hero Battle, that's around Layla and Matthew. Wonder who's going to be on that. Layla and Matthew. We've got the new Heroes Revival for Choose Your Legends 4 to go along with that Forging Bonds. Whew, all the bride's banners coming back here. Bridal Beloveds, Bridal Belonging, Bridal Bloom, Bridal Blessing, all of the things. And we've additionally got the new Heroes that's happening on the 6th, or on the 8th rather, of June. So, duh. we know that that's coming. And then the Mythic, of course, on the 31st, as indicated by the Mythic Hero battle that we talked about a little bit ago. So that really only leaves a few more banners that you might be interested in. The new Power banner. That one's going to be featuring a bunch of DC weapons. I assume you're going to be looking at units like Zelgius. Probably Harden, I think, would likely be on there. A lot of them are actually Grail units, so you probably won't see them. Ike is actually currently on a revival, so I don't know that putting him on there would be really beneficial at all. And we never got a notice saying Ike would be back in May. So I'm assuming Legendary Ike is also not on that banner. So there you go. That doesn't leave a lot of options. But I'm sure that we will all find something that we like on that. And if you don't have it, it might be a good time to pick that up. So you're probably looking at Ryoma, Zelgius, and Harden, I think. That's pretty much what's left from non-free-to-play units. And then we've got the Joint Drive skills banner on the 17th, the Odd Wave skills on the 28th, and the Form skills banner on the 3rd. Now, if you don't know who has those skills, we're going to go over that right now. So let's hop over to that screen. Yay. All right, and I have a teeny tiny calendar that's going to help absolutely nobody, so don't even bother looking at it. Joint Drive Attack. A couple of options here. Basically just Male Chris and Lilith. Legendary Corrin is not going to be on that banner, and neither is, Duo Peony. They're just not going to put them on there. Sorry. We have Joint Drive Rez. Very popular. Again, probably not Legendary Ike. Probably not Brave Edelgard. But who knows? They might do it for the heck of it. I wouldn't assume that Sarah's going to be on there just because we recently had her on the last Legendary banner. Yes, Legendary. So there's that. Marianne is probably a good bet, as is Guinevere. But if you had to ask me who the more common pick might be between Sarah and Edelgard, I'd probably say Sarah. But really, I think it's mostly just between Marianne and Guinevere. So we've got two options for Joint Drive. That's literally it. We've got two realistic options for Rez. And then we've got Speed, which has a couple of options as well. So Ronan and Anna, obviously not the baby Erica, who is currently on the banner, who is also special. And then we also have the dancer Ethelyn, who is another special unit. So more than likely, we're looking at either Anna or Ronan. Now, the thing that's really interesting, there's a lot of blue options. I don't know if you caught this, but Lilith is a blue option in Joint Drive Attack. We've got two more options in the likes of Guinevere and Marianne for Joint Drive Rez. And then the only options for Speed are Ronan and Anna, both blue units, too. So you might very well be looking at a banner just full of blue units. And if that's the case and you're just looking for some Joint Drive fodder, that's a good deal. See, that's when color sharing is a great thing. When you're not going for one thing specifically, and they all color share, you have a pretty decent shot at getting something on focus that way. So just keep that in mind. It might be beneficial, it might be not, depending on your case there. But the Odd Wave skills, which I think is a weird banner. This is basically going to be a banner that allows them to put heroes with a bunch of tricked out skills, but they also have Odd Waves. But you're really not pulling them because they have Odd Wave. You're pulling them because they're on an Odd Wave banner, and they can do other things. Like Duo Ephraim, for example, who might be on this banner, but really he has Heavy Blade and Lull. And that's probably what you'd be pulling for instead. Because, you You could just get Odd Wave 3 off of this 4-star Gale, and, you know, he's in the Grail pool. Why would you pull on this? There's Lewin, who has Swift Sparrow 3. Logi is also an option. Bartray, no. No, not Legendary Helm, not Gale. Ishtar, possible. Not Summer Levitain, not Bunny Minerva. Those are not going to be things. This may actually be a really good chance for Duo Ephraim to get in on a banner. Because as you know, he's not in the normal pool, and he's not a seasonal. So he literally never comes back. Right? He may in fact be the rarest unit in all of Fire Emblem Heroes, just because they say, well, we don't put duo units in the normal pool, even though he is a normal new hero. So sorry. So they put him on like Hero Fest banners and stuff like that last year. Now he had a Forging Bonds rerun. I don't know when he's ever going to show up again. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the only chance we have. So that was attack. We've got some Odd Wave defense. Again, no real possibility here. We got some Grail units, we got some seasonal units, and then we have a legendary. So there's no Odd Wave defense for this one, unfortunately. So say goodbye to that. Odd Res Wave, possible. So we got some Fallen Berkut and some Mercedes, and that's it. We got a Grail, we got some seasonals, maybe Fallen Berkut. It would fit with the season, right? It is May, it is Fallen Heroes month. That could fit. And then we've got Odd Speed Wave. Again, you have this option in a 4-star Grail unit. Look, you're not pulling on the Odd Wave banner for Odd Wave. You're just not, okay? You have ample access to all of these skills in the Grail pool already. That's not why you're doing this. You might pull on it to get a Byleth who has Distant Counter and Ruptured Sky. That could be a thing that you do. But you're not pulling it for Yarn when you can just get it for free. Okay? You're not going to do that. Levitain also has, she's a possibility. Ingrid's not going to be there. Sorry, fam. And then Yarn, I guess, might also be there. So, again, there's some good potential here with Ruptured Sky and Distant Counter in Byleth. You've got, you know, Heavy Blade 4 and Lull Attack Defense, I think is what Ephraim has. So that's a possibility that could pop up there. There is no defense wave, sorry. And then Res might be worth your time, maybe, if they put Fallen Berkut in there, but honestly, you're not pulling for that. Like, you're just not. I'm sorry, but you're not. It's just not why you're there. So yeah, I look forward to the Banana Bonkers Town banner, that whatever the Odd Wave skills decides to be. And finally, the Forms banner. Exciting stuff. You have one option for attack defense form in the name of Avel here. Everybody else is seasonal. Sorry, Hilda fans. There is no attack res form. Sorry, folks. That's going to be Zane, who is a Halloween special unit. We have attack speed form 3. So Anna, another chance to show up with joint drive res, or joint drive speed. Sorry. So she might pop on there. No Winter Nino, no Winter Marth, but possibly a Petra, the Princess of Bridget, could be on there. No chance at defense res form. It's Valentine's Alphonse. He's not going to be on there. Fina might show up. She's kind of a rare one. You got Speed Defense Form 3, and Fina's kind of nice because I believe she is still the only dance unit option for Shadow Dragon, which can sometimes be helpful on limited hero battles if they allow you to use a dancer. So, throwing that out there. Might be worth your time. And then probably Wrath. He might very well be on there. In fact, of all of the skills banners that we've looked at for potential, this is really the only 4-star, 3-star option that they could throw on there, unless there was like something for odd attack wave. I missed one of those. I did not. Okay, so really, you're going to see Wrath at some point this month. that's what I'm trying to tell you, because usually they will try to put a 3-4 star unit on there, but it seems that most of these skills, if not all of them, only really have viable 5-star options. So you're probably going to see Wrath on this form skill banner. So really, that leaves things like Fina maybe filling in the blanks, maybe Anna or Petra filling in the blanks, probably Abel. Depends on how much color sharing that they really want to tack you down with on that one. But that is pretty much what we're looking at for the new events calendar. Those are all the possible banners that we might have, all the units that could be on the weapons banners. So if any of those are of interest to you, be sure to save. All right, until the banners come out. Always take predictions with a little bit of uncertainty, but that's what we're looking at. I hope you guys are excited about the upcoming month in FEH. In the comments, let me know what you are most excited about, if anything at all. For me, it's brides. I want to see what's on that bride banner. I want to know what that harmonized unit's going to be. I hope it's not anything like crazy, ridiculous busted, right? Because when we got dominance last year, I mean, it's a win button, bro. That's what it does. It just lets you win. Micaiah's like, yeah, take this pass. Just go claim the W. And so I'm wondering what might happen this time around. Could be exciting. Anyway, I will have a bride speculation video coming out in just a couple days, so be sure to subscribe and come on back for that. But that's all I got for you right now. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to members for supporting. And thank you for just being you. But that's all I got for you right now. So thank you once again for watching. And until then, I will catch you next time.